Greetings, good morning to everybody. I hope you were able to beat the sun up today. Since the sun has been getting up an hour earlier every day, it's a little bit more of a challenge, and I'm kind of glad that happened because it kind of felt like we were cheating with the sun getting up later every day. So let's jump right in. This is the beginning of a video series that I will be doing that is a summation of the information I've focused on while mentoring people over the last 18 months, 38 people to be exact. So these are bits and pieces from various situations, from various lifestyles, from various circumstances. And I hope this information is able to help you make a decision, understand what you're supposed to do here on this earth, and hopefully help you make some decisions and understand that a little bit more. So the first video we're going to start with is happy versus fulfilled, which are two very, very different things. There's a big difference between being happy and being fulfilled. Now, when you look at it, happiness is a short-term feeling. It's more of an emotional feeling. There are little things that can happen throughout the day that will give you happiness, right? It can make you happy for 5 minutes. It can make you happy for a half an hour. You could be happy for a week, but happy in its sense is a very fleeting emotion. It's very difficult to be happy all of the time. And what I've learned to realize is that if you focus more on fulfillment than trying to be happy, you can sleep much better at night. And I'll give you an example. So running a business obviously is an amazing thing, but it can be very difficult and very stressful at times, right? So there are many times, I'll tell you many times at the end of the day or the end of the night where it's not been the greatest day. It's been difficult. We've had challenges. We've had to have difficult conversations, and I'm not necessarily happy, right? But my business is a vehicle to fulfill my personal purpose and the purpose that I believe I was put here on this earth for, and that is to help people reach their potential by providing any ammunition, assets, information, knowledge, failures, or experiences that I can. So, although I may have a difficult day or a difficult week or even a difficult month and not be like totally happy, I am extremely fulfilled every single night when I go to bed. And it doesn't mean that I'm happy. Happiness is an emotion, right? Fulfillment allows you to feel just about your cause. It's very hard to put into words, as you can see, because there's not really emotion tied to fulfillment, right? So if you go to work every day and you're doing something that you love and you know that you're creating impact, but it was a difficult day, it doesn't mean you are happy. So personally, and this isn't right for everybody, so this isn't a recommendation, this is just how I personally feel about happiness versus fulfillment. I am willing to sacrifice short-term happiness for long-term fulfillment. I can go a day, a week, a month, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, being relatively unhappy. Now, it doesn't mean I hate my life. It doesn't mean that I don't like getting up out of bed every day. I just know that I'm making short-term sacrifices for a long-term payout. And becoming fulfilled is a long-term commitment. It's very easy to go and do something that makes you happy, right? But it's very short, and it's just a stepping stone to being completely fulfilled. So take this with a grain of salt. I am not saying go out there and be unhappy. That is not what I'm saying. I don't want anyone to be unhappy, but you can choose fulfillment over happiness if you're playing the long game, if you're in this for the long term. Just know that because you aren't happy right now, it doesn't mean you can't be fulfilled, but it does work the other way. You can be very unfulfilled and just have short-term happiness, which from what I've learned and mentoring my students and talking to business owners and employees and the people of this world, I can guarantee you if you start focusing on fulfillment, on furthering your cause, on fulfilling your passion and your purpose on earth, you will start to find yourself be much, much happier. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And I look forward to seeing you fulfill your purpose in the month of November. You guys be great. Beat the sun up. Go make it happen.